Hello YPC, welcome to week 4 wrap up. It's the first video wrap up, see how it goes and we'll take it from there. I'm going to go over each game quickly, briefly, kind of hit some bullet points. I got to keep this under a certain period or a certain amount of time for YouTube. Every week, guys, the first game is automatically going to be the champ and whoever they play. That's just the format of how it's going to go, and then I'll touch on games as we go as I see fit. First game was Battle of the Brothers. Big Brother against Baby Brother. Unfortunately, Baby Brother won for Big Brother. 124.4 to 107.2. Looking at everything, Ben is a good win for you because you had Bennett, who really didn't produce like he's been producing. He kicked my ass a couple weeks ago. I think he scored 18 points against me or 19 points at tight end OP. I was questioning the fact that you were putting a tight end at OP. I thought I had a win, and unfortunately not. So, nice win. For your OP, Uncle Ruben. Uncle Ruben, it's tough when you got Crabtree scoring 3.5 points and Stevie Johnson scoring 4.3. With 28 points, you think Stevie Johnson would get more than that. Unfortunately, he didn't. He had some guys on the bench. I like the Falcons start over Carolina. I think that's a great start instead of the Bears. Who knew the Bears were going to do that against Dallas? I thought Dallas at home would have put up a lot more points. So I don't see anything there other than Crabtree. You know, that's kind of, I mean, you would, hindsight's a mofo. I mean, Anquan Bolden going off for 25 on Thursday night. Who would have guessed that? But congratulations on the win. We got each of you at 2-2, which is kind of where you want to be. Obviously, well, you'd want to be at 3-1, obviously, but 2-2 is not bad. Not a bad place to be. The next game is Battle of the Brother-in-Laws. We got Rudy versus B. Seeing if this game will load. Busta, you got 6 guys scoring over 20, and one of them used your defense. That's not a bad place to be, man. Congratulations on the win. Much needed win for you to kind of get in the mix of stuff. 1-3 is not, I mean, it's not where you want to be, but at least you got a win and you're starting off in the right direction. Your kicker scores over 14. You got a defense that scores over 20. Rudy trumped it by scoring 30 with his defense, but you know you got 6 guys scoring over 20. Nice job. Way to get the win, Rude. I saw you put Griffin on the bench. I mean, you're gonna trade Griffin. I like you putting it on the board. I don't give a shit what Nick says. Nice job. I just put it out there for everybody to see. Nice win there. And Busta, congrats on the win. Rudy's at 3-1. Busta's at 1-3. The next game is me and Ruben. Ruben, congrats on the win. Breeze kicked my ass. I knew I needed 30 from Flacco to even contend with him. But when Torrey Smith goes off for 21 on Thursday night, that was like, oh shit, I got a little bit of concern. And my backs didn't produce at all. And my wide receivers. And my kicker. I mean, where do you want me to stop? Yeah, I can keep on going. I got a little graphic for this. I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is how I feel. You got a little smoke coming out of my ears. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting. But congrats on the win, Ruben. Breeze going off for 54. Anytime you get a guy going off for 50 points is just a great thing, especially when you get the win, not when you get the loss. But Torrey Smith and you got some other guys, you know, doing pretty decent. Nice job there. I'm trying to see if we got anything else here that I want to touch on. You know, I had Chandler on the bench. He ain't going to get me the win. So, anyways, and you pretty much used all your guys are kind of where you wanted them to be as far as scoring. You got Matt Bryant scoring 14, but Gold got you 11. So what are you going to do? You're not going to bitch about 3 points there. Congrats on the win, Ruben. You're at 3-1, and I'm at 1-3. Not where I want to be. Not where I want to be. All right, Dennis and Lions Den. Lions Den 3-1. Nice win. Congrats, Dennis. The only thing I would say is Jake Locker. I probably would have started Rum over Jake, but it really wouldn't have mattered at the end of the day, man. Jake Locker scored 50 points last week, but he's still kind of one of those unproven commodities as far as I'm concerned. And like I say, when I say this stuff, I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just trying to point out things that I see. And you can take it with a grain of salt, man. I mean, obviously, you're going to run your team the way you're going to run it. But on the outside looking in, I would have started Romo over Lockard any day. But because he's your number 1 or number 2 pick. So, anyways. Nice win. Victor Cruz 28.9 and Brady with 44 points. That's the difference, the 44 points for Brady there. So, nice win there. Next one is Sheepy. Sheepy goes off for 211.7. Nice win. Great job. I mean, you're flirting with 219, and you also have a kicker that scores no points, and you still score 211. Nick, sorry, dude. You score a 186 any other time, you're going to usually get the win there. You know, you're 2-2, but you're putting up points, man. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be putting up 100 points and be 2-2 because you know you're going to get your lunch. But you're doing pretty good. You're at 2-2, and I think you have 3 of the top scorers of the season. So nice job. Which you have the most points forced to. There's your plug. And lastly, we have Tookie. Sorry, dude. 2 weeks back to back. 3.5, 2.8 losses, points margin of loss. Matt Ryan, dude. He Jimmy. What can I say? I envy you with him. What a great quarterback to have on your roster, dude. 50 points. He's put it up. I mean, you barely squeaked out a win, but with Ryan scoring 50 points, nice job. As far as next week in standings, the game I'm looking at is Lions Ends versus Rude, both 3-1, and Busta versus Ruben. That's going to be kind of interesting to see Busta get see if he can get a string of wins going. Me and Took have a string of 3 losses in a row. Lions Den has a string of 3 wins together. Got to keep this under a certain amount of minutes, see if I can get it done. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy, and I hope good luck next week. Watch the bye weeks.